This week has been an absolute historic and explosive week for Ethereum because Ethereum hit a brand new all-time high on Friday, reaching a price of nearly $4,900, breaking a 4-year record. So in this video, we are going to be talking about 5 meme coins that are ready to explode. But before we get into those meme coins, I just want to let everybody know that the Discord group will be dropping by the end of this month. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. The very first meme coin that is ready to explode is Slime. Now, Slime is cool for several reasons here. So if you jump to the X page, you'll see that Slime, first of all, is a Matt Fury meme coins. And we know right now, Matt Fury meme coins are absolutely on fire. The second thing is you can see that Slime is part of an unreleased art meme. So that is really, really neat because this could be introducing a brand new category or narrative to the entire Matt Fury genre. For example, we may be seeing a lot more meme coins that are quote unquote unreleased Matt Fury art. So that'll be really cool to see which, unreleased Matt Fury meme coins or art will be leaked next year. So apparently Slime is the first unreleased Matt Fury art that has been leaked and created into a meme coin. So if we go ahead and we have a look at its website here, one thing that really sticks out is if you go to the white paper and you dig deeper into why this meme coin holds such significance in the meme coin space, is that right here. So what is Slime? So Slime is a community driven, culture first token dripping with memes and momentum. We keep it light, we keep it liquid, and we keep it shipping. So the mission is simple. Now, I want you to pay attention to the mission right here because this is at the foundation of what makes crypto work here. What binds all of us together is this here. So the mission is simple, which is to build a sticky community, reward good vibes, and have fun growing together. No over-engineering, just good execution and clean Slime. So of course, Slime has a nostalgic feeling to it when you look at it because when we were kids, we probably played with, if you want to call it toys that involve, sort of slime or some sort of stickiness here. But when you apply the mission that Slime has, which is to create and build a sticky community and reward good vibes, that's exactly what crypto is all about community, because without community, crypto simply doesn't work at all here. So that's why I love the real deep underlining meaning of this Matt Fury Slime meme coin. It extends beyond just, Matt Fury's unreleased art, for example, but it also symbolizes what crypto is all about, which is building a sticky and an extremely strong community. So jumping to the price chart, we can see right now that the market cap of Slime is sitting at a 1.6 million market cap, and it absolutely took the meme coin world by storm. Because just last week, it was sitting at a market cap right here of under $100,000, and you could see that it has such an explosive run here from sub $100,000 market cap all the way to creating an all-time high just 2 or 3 days ago of $2.5 million. And since then, it's kind of been chopping around in this area of about 1.6 million to about 2.2 million. So the ideal situation is to have this as its main area of consolidation, is to see Slime consolidate in this area for a little bit before potentially gearing up for its next leg up. But once again, there's nothing guaranteed in crypto. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Once again, this is not financial advice. So that would be the ideal situation. But also we have to be prepared for in case there is a pullback as well. But nonetheless, we have seen that Slime has the ability to explode here. So, with the 3 main catalysts going forward that we went over, number 1 is being a Matt Fury meme coin. Number 2 is, possibly introducing a brand new genre into the Matt Fury meme coin or narrative, which is, the introduction of unreleased Matt Fury meme coins. And also number 3, when we look at the underlying deep meaning of Slime, which is to build a sticky community. And we know that community is the core foundation of crypto, with those three major catalysts, I could see Slime absolutely exploding and ripping during this bull run. So let me know in the comments if you agree that you could see Slime absolutely going ballistic this bull run as well. If you're familiar with the famous hippo that you see right in front of us here, named Mudang, which is one of the most, if not the most famous hippo in Asia, then you definitely want to pay attention to our next meme coin right here, which is another famous hippo named Mars. Now, Mars is a very famous hippo in Western society, more specifically in the USA. And one of the biggest reasons why I'm bullish on Mars is that because it has the ability to go viral instantly. Let me give you an example right here by playing this next clip.
Every day. And in recent days, when it was time for Mars to stop playing and come have dinner, a moment that has now gone viral. So many parents can relate. His care team trying to coax him out of the water to come in for dinner. Little Mars does not want to budge, laying down, seeming to hold on for one more swim. Running away and out of his care team's grasp. No luck. That worker Ellie sits down out of ideas, and then it's Mom to the rescue. Posey turning back, giving her son a look, what many are now calling the mom stare. And just watch. Mars takes notice. He immediately stops playing. That son gets out of the water and follows his mother in for dinner.
So this clip here where Mars refused to leave the pool until his mom gave him the universal mom stare has gone absolute viral. So over the 9 days since this video was put up, it received 2.7 million views. And because of the viral nature of Mars, that's why I believe that it is such a strong beta play to Mudang. And if we look at Mudang, for example, we could see that this narrative when it comes to hippos and animals is a proven narrative, because the all-time high for Mudang was over $600 million that happened last November. So, you know, with Mars here being a strong beta play and having the ability to go viral, like how we've seen in this clip right here, you know, it's not uncommon. And once again, this is not guaranteed for beta plays that are closely tied to the alpha plays to reach at about a 10% to 20% market cap of that of its alpha play. So let's say hypothetically, we'll just run some numbers here that during the peak of the bull run, you know, we'll say that Mudang reaches conservatively a market cap of $1 billion. So if Mars is to reach 10% of that, that would mean that Mars would reach a market cap of $100 million. But what exactly does that mean? So if we jump to the price chart for Mars, we can see right now that the market cap of Mars is sitting at only $1 million. So that would mean that Mars could have the potential to do 100x from here if it were to reach a 10% market cap of that of Mudang. And that's assuming that Mudang would reach a market cap of $1 billion at the peak of the bull run. So, you know, we won't know exactly what that true multiple will be until the very end of this bull run. However, it is very, very bullish to see that Mars has the ability to go viral and is in a proven narrative when it comes to animal meme coins such as Hippo, proven by Mudang reaching a market cap of over 600 million just last November. So let me know in the comments below how high you think Mars will get to at the peak of this bull run. Next up we have is Trashcoin. Now these are one of these coins that are fun, silly, makes no logical sense, but because of that, it works. Because especially for retail, it does not involve any type of analyzing in terms of what the coin does. For example, the barrier to entry to understanding Trashcoin is very, very low. And that's exactly what we want for retail to enter, because we don't want to make the entire process very, very complicated, where they're forced to, let's say, read complicated white papers or have to understand very sophisticated technology behind it. So that's why Trashcoin has such retail appeal. And you can see that their main tagline is "One man's trash is another man's treasure." So brilliantly laid out here. So, you know, because of its very simplistic nature, it reminds me of two really kind of fun and silly and non-logical coins that have done extremely well. And the very first one is Fartcoin. And you can see that Fartcoin reached an all-time high of about over $2 billion. And right now, the market cap of Fartcoin is about $900 million. So once again, because of the nature of Trashcoin, having that kind of simplistic feel to it where retail could automatically appeal to or relate to, is something that is a strong catalyst for Trashcoin. And another coin that is very similar or reminds me of Trashcoin is Useless Coin. And you can see right now the market cap of Useless Coin is sitting at $270 million. So if we go and we look at the price chart for Trash, we can see that Trash is only sitting at a market cap of $3.3 million. So just imagine the type of potential that exists for Trashcoin if it reaches the market cap of either Fartcoin or Useless. And once again, there's no guarantee that this will happen, but it was very important to bring into this discussion here other coins that are based very similarly to Trashcoin that have performed extremely well in the meme coin and crypto market. And these are two strong examples, Fartcoin and Useless Coin, that are worth hundreds of millions, and even at the all-time high getting into the billions. So if we go ahead and we look at the chart, we could see that had quite a crazy run here. So just about a month ago in July, it ran from a $1 million market cap all the way to creating this all-time high right here of about $15 million. And since then, it has been selling off here, and this looks to be the new floor of consolidation, which is roughly around about the $2 to $3 million mark. So, in my opinion, this could be a good place to DCA in if you're interested in this project. And once again, this is not financial advice, but simply when we compare, the logic behind Trashcoin, meaning that it's very simple for retail to understand, and we saw how other similar coins such as Fartcoin and Useless Coin are currently performing and have performed in the past, getting into hundreds of millions and even into the billions. Trashcoin has the potential to absolutely rip. So the ideal situation when we look at this chart is to see this area of consolidation roughly around the 2 to 3 million mark before it potentially gears up for the next leg up. But once again, there's no guarantee. These are just my thoughts in terms of what could potentially happen. But because of the success of Fartcoin and Useless Coin, it shows that Trashcoin has tons of potential to absolutely rip. And this could be the point where Trashcoin is coiling up for that explosive potential move up there. So really exciting to see. So once again, let me know, do you believe that Trashcoin could reach the market cap of Fartcoin or Useless Coin? So let me know in the comments below if you think that is possible. So this next meme coin named SLIPPY is probably one of the most undervalued and under the radar meme coins. And also it's a very, very fascinating one. Well, first of all, it is a Matt Fury meme coin. So because it's a Matt Fury meme coin, it already has a lot going for it. Secondly, it is a frog meme coin. We know that frog meme coins do extremely well, namely Pepe, Hoppy, any one of those frog meme coins, especially belonging to Matt Fury, usually performs extremely well. But what really makes SLIPPY special and stand out from the rest of the Matt Fury meme coins is exactly this point right here. So let me read it to you, is that SLIPPY, the energetic frog created by Matt Fury, stars in a double fried his own chaotic adult animated series. Now this is really, really a big deal in that SLIPPY has starred or is starring in its own adult animated series, because if you look at all the other meme coins that Matt Fury has created that went on to do extremely well, for example, they were main characters that appeared on the front cover of his books. And you can see it right here with Pepe all the way through the Boys Club, all the way to Hoppy and Beast. All these characters here are central characters that appear on Matt Fury's books. But Slippy is very unique because Slippy is the only frog character created by Matt Fury that has its own animated series. And because of this, there is no benchmark in terms of how to weigh or to value this meme coin, which means that once it goes into price discovery, it really has no limits. Whereas when you look at all like the other meme coins that have appeared on front covers, usually there's some sort of benchmark because Pepe has set the standard for that. But because there is no standard that has been set for a Matt Fury meme coin that has its own animated series, once it goes into price discovery, it could absolutely hit astronomical numbers. So if we go and we have a look at the price chart here, we could see that the market cap of Slippy is only $688,000. So it's a sub 1 million micro cap meme coin. So this meme coin has been around for over 2 months. So if we go and we have a look at the chart, we could see that has the ability to run up really, really hard. So we could see right here, when it was sitting at a market cap of $100,000, it could run up really quickly to create these all-time highs of close to $1 million. And you could see it reached that market cap about 3 times before retracing here. And the one thing that's really cool about this is that even though it has retraces of 70 to 80%, the community continues to support the project, and you can see that there is often a period of consolidation after a major pullback, but then it absolutely explodes once again, and it's done this several times. And if we zoom out, have a look at the chart here, we could see what's really bullish about this chart is that it is creating more higher lows. So here I'll just kind of circle it here, right here, and there you go. So all these higher lows that you see, this is really, really awesome to see that the trend line that is starting to form here is quite a bullish one. So once again, because when you look at Slippy being the first Matt Fury meme character that has his own animated series, there's no cap or no limit to say how high this Slippy meme coin can get to at the peak of this bull run. And because of that, I believe that Slippy is positioned to absolutely explode this bull run. So in the comments below, let me know, do you think Slippy, because of his unique nature of having its own animated series, can it rival that of Pepe, the Boys Club, and all the other meme coins that have been featured on Matt Fury's book? So super, super bullish on this project right here. And here we have another under the radar, undervalued Matt Fury meme coin. Of course, I'm talking about Dork Lord. Now, Dork Lord is the main bad guy, the main villain to Pepe. And here you see them facing off to find out who will be the supreme ruler of the Pepeverse. So Dork Lord is a really good beta play to Pepe, in my opinion, simply because Dork Lord is the main bad guy or antagonist to Pepe. And we can see that Dork Lord is found on some pretty good exchanges, namely Bitmart, Biconomy. Also, you can pick it up on the DEX Uniswap. But just more recently, Dork Lord got listed on MEXC. Now, MEXC is one of the largest exchanges when it comes to 24-hour trading volume, usually being listed in the top 10 consistently. So really good to see Dork Lord getting on those major exchanges. And also, I've been hearing that they are also positioned to get listed on another major exchange. So in order to find out what that next major exchange is, make sure to go to the X page and to give them a follow to keep updated. So if we go ahead and we have a look at their X page, we notice that they are trending very, very frequently. You can see that this post put up 14 hours ago that Dork Lord was trending on crypto.com here. So let's go ahead and expand this image here, and you can see that when we click under the trending tab, that you see Dork Lord in the #1 spot. So really, really bullish to see Dork Lord get a lot of exposure. So their artwork absolutely phenomenal. They continue to plug away. Also, they continue to trend not only on crypto.com, but also on DEX Screener as well. So this picture right here, you can see that they're trending in the number 3 spot. So really, really great to see that they continue to get eyeballs and attention onto their project. So going to the price chart, we can see right now that the market cap of Dork Lord is sitting at a $5 million market cap. And when we initially covered this project here, Dork Lord was sitting roughly around a $2 million market cap. So ever since we've been covering it, it's been holding very, very well. So, since we covered it, it's created these local all-time highs of close to $8 million, and has been kind of ranging in this large channel of about $3.5 to about $6.5 million here. So it's holding up extremely, extremely strong, regardless if the market is performing well or performing poorly. It looks like Dork Lord has a very, very strong community that continues to support this project. But what's super bullish about this project is that it reminds me of Turbo. So if we go back and we have a look at Turbo, right now Turbo is sitting at about close to $300 million market cap. Before it hit its astronomical numbers, it was sitting right here for the longest time of a market cap of about $10 to $20 million. And it was sitting in this area for about a year before it went parabolic and created a brand new high of close to $1 billion. So all those people who got in here and continued to do DCA, were rewarded very, very handsomely when Turbo absolutely ripped. But once again, it took a lot of patience, right, to really capitalize on this big move by Turbo. And when we look at Dorky, for example, and we go to the long-term chart, we could see that there's a similar pattern forming with Dork Lord. So right here, for the longest time, we've been seeing Dork Lord consolidate around the $2 million mark. So, if we compare the potential of what could happen and what did happen to Turbo, where Turbo ripped and pretty much did 100x from, a $10 million market cap to $1 billion in a matter of a few weeks there, it's very, very interesting to see whether we will see the same thing happen with Dork Lord. But right here, it seems that Dork Lord is in a period of long consolidation and is coiling up for a potential explosive move to the upside. So once again, it's not guaranteed, but when we kind of compare the two projects here with Dork Lord and Turbo, where Turbo coiled up for over a year before it absolutely exploded, there is the strong possibility that this could happen to Dork Lord as well, especially when we look at all the marketing exposure that Dork Lord is doing. That certainly sets it up for that explosive move. So once again, it's not guaranteed to happen, but it certainly has a lot of things going for it that puts it in that position to have that potential massive leg up, which we saw happen with Turbo. So once again, let me know in the comments below, do you see Dorky having that super explosive move to the upside, very similar to what had happened with Turbo? Once again, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Also, crypto is risky, so as much as everything could go to the moon, it could go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so if everything sounds good to you, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.